All right, so for a long time, this man believed that he was the #1 light heavyweight in the world. He is the challenger out of the blue corner tonight, and with a golden opportunity to prove to the champion that there's a new force to be reckoned with.
He said time and time again he thought he was the matchup. He thought he could get it done. He thought that it was only a matter of time before he took the belt from the champ. Now he gets that opportunity. Words are only words until you put them into action. Tonight he has the opportunity to put all those words into action and become the champion. He is on the verge of something huge.
For a long time, people believed this was the UFC's glamour division, and this light heavyweight contender wants to bring that shine back. Big opportunity for him tonight. All right, here's a man who needs no introduction, the undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion and one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, trying to hold up his end of the bargain and leave the way he came in as the champion of the world.
He's an absolute star. John, that belt defines him. That belt is who he is now. He recognized that the moment he became the champion, his life changed. He loves it. He loves being the best in the world. He loves ruling atop this very difficult division, and he intends to keep it that way for a very long time.
He did say to us in the fighter meeting on the record, this may be his most difficult title defense to date. As such, he's put in all the right work. We'll see if he can remain the hunted here at 205 pounds. A man who needs no introduction, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell, is ready to engage yet again. All right, now let's get you our tale of the tape for this light heavyweight championship fight. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the People's Champ, Tito Ortiz. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Light Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell.
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. All right, here we go with the early portions of this round. And there is the mixed martial arts legend, the Iceman, Chuck Liddell. No secret as to what he's going to be trying to do in this round. Sprawl, brawl, land his power shots. The former champion successfully defended the belt 3 times and believes if he can get a knockout here tonight, Dana White's going to have no choice but to put him back on the radar here at 205 pounds. All right, clinch situation here, pursued by the wrestler, and a nice job to get inside against the kickboxer who candidly doesn't like this dirty boxing on the inside.
He doesn't want to be close. He wants space. He wants things to look clean. This wrestler wants to grind on you. He wants to wear you down. He wants to make you carry his weight for as long as you're inside the octagon. It is so exhausting and fatiguing to fight this type of fight.
Oh, big overhand.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Takedown defense holds up. Nice hook there by Ortiz. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Beautiful shot lands to the legs.
Takedown defense holds up. Now some spacing as they exit. That's how to go to the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lever change. Right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great one.
Beautiful knee. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there.
Right.
Oh, he's got a guillotine here.
Oh, got to protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Tito. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities where you can either escape or sweep.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, effective utilization of the ground and pound here by Ortiz.
There it is. Now he's on the mount. He's got to start throwing now.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
Great submission defense.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Nicely done.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Nice positional control here. Trying to set up a choke here. Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Tito. Round two straight ahead. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Tito's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, back to the stools between rounds. That gives us time to look back at some of the replays, including some of those strikes that caused the damage, particularly to his forehead.
Damage to the forehead. Expect a lot of blood, but when you look at him, he looks like he still wants to be in there. It does not seem like the blood is affecting him. Now, you could want to be there as much as you want to, but you got to do things better defensively, or ultimately he's going to get you out of there. He's got to move his head, he's got to stay on the center line, and he's got to press forward, put his opponent on his heel.
All right, well, all of a sudden we got a new storyline in this one, the cut on his forehead. We will keep an eye on it as this next round. Quick take on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Well timed with the short uppercut in the clinch by the Iceman. Well, he landed a a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence is growing from here.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should be. He's doing a great job right now of landing strikes. He just now has to find the one that's going to end the night. He's hurt bad.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go.
There, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Gotta think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's gonna go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
Well, I'm not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush, be patient, and in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Ortiz, his eyes closing up now, not good for him. That is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. There you go. There you go. Oh, nice right hand by the champ. Yeah.
Tito's in half guard.
Now he's got a good body position. Yup.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Nice.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Tito.
Oh, it's getting very, very deep.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Ortiz. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Under a minute now to go on the round. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up. He's doing a
huge elbow there. Liddell's in half guard now.
Oh, arm triangle. Arm triangle. Arm triangle.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
Fight IQ on full display there. Recognizing he was losing the sub, elected to keep the dominant position.
Liddell's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Final seconds here. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut. over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
Misses again with a right punch.
Big strike lands. Right down. Right down that face.
Knee landed there as usual by the Hall of Famer, the Iceman Chuck Liddell. Oh, and now the underhook, DC. Oh, he is hurting for certain. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Some nice deception there as he lands the hook.
Beautiful hands on display. Another punch lands.
Relax. Keep your hands up.
Straight right hand now, just misses. So both fighters are continuing to try to get a more dominant position. Somehow, his opponent stayed up.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. He passes to half guard.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Chuck Liddell. Well, good ground action here, particularly from the fighter on the bottom, really doling out a lot of punishment to the guy in the top position.
He's doing a fantastic job of just staying active. Keep throwing things at your opponent. Don't allow him to get comfortable so that he can land damaging ground.
How good was that judo toss?
Keep your hands up, man. Keep your hands up.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight.
Let's get this fight.
Unable to land with that punch. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Nice uppercut. And now some distance as they pull apart. Back to the overhand right, not there.
Oh, nice kick.
Under 2 minutes now to go. Liddell's really targeting that cut right now, and why not? He has opened up his opponent. Might as well continue to attack that particular area. Short uppercut in the clinch by Ortiz. Immediately gets the underhook. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. Straight connections right on the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight ones are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Nice shot. Keep the pressure on.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Use your
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
All right, so another takedown here by Tito.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Let's go. Get up to your feet now.
Oh, he passes to half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Don't be flat. You gotta be on the side.
20 seconds left.
Gotta be careful here.
Take a deep breath.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ortiz. Liddell's eye now closing up. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is
thus far tonight.
big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still in their fight. That was a slick transition.
All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
He's got to be careful here. In the half guard. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight and try to finish his technique. How in the world did he escape that submission?
This might be a submission attempt here,
I
champ.
mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And that's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly.
Liddell's elbow attempt here blocked by the defense. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Oh my goodness!
There is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Bruce Buffer is here. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the People's Champ, Tito.
Well, the celebration is on for Tito Ortiz after another big win here tonight. I thought he put all the skills together beautifully, and when the light shone the brightest, this is a fighter who throughout his career has had a knack for rising to the occasion. Tito Ortiz does it yet again here tonight.